Hello, Dr. Maggie. It's so great to have you here with us today. So, can you just tell me a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and what exactly you do?
Sure. Okay, so I'm a functional medicine doctor. What that means is I take all the first 14 years of my MD smarts, added the additional 10 years. Yes, I'm aging myself here of naturopathic type training, natural medicine training, alternative medicine training, and put it into one, which is what's called functional medicine. And I own an online program called Transform Autoimmune Disease Naturally. So we do online group coaching that's educational, that's towards patients, not practitioners. It's for patient training of how to master their own autoimmune and health issues. So it's an online coaching program.
I think the really cool thing about your offer is that you're able to help people all over the world and making it so that people are not just limited to the doctors in their area. Can you explain a little bit about what your business looked like before coming on to Done For You Setters?
In the past, I've been traditionally family medicine, and then my own health went down the tubes with autoimmune disease. And then for the next 8, 10 years, I owned a functional medicine clinic in Oregon. And then about 5 years ago, I started an online program, which is Transform Autoimmune Disease Naturally. And what I found was that starting it as an online coaching program, and through it, of course, I have had to learn how to run it using, marketing to have people raise awareness of a very different model to approaching these health outcomes, right? So we have an online coaching program. We have ads and marketing that directs towards it. I create a ton of video content on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram that really do drive a lot of interest and education towards a Facebook group, which is also called Transform Autoimmune Disease Naturally. So what the business looked like was that we had various ways with which people through ads and marketing became aware of our program. And we also had a Facebook group with which we had very active participants that were joining the group and involved in it. And we would chat with various prospects through different chat channels. And we had members of my team that would be chatting them. It was for me, it was productive, meaning that it educated people fast, but it was very people labor intensive for people on my team that I had to manage. So I found that instead of spending a lot of my time doing the things that I loved, I was spending a lot of my time managing people on my team that were directly interfacing with potential clients. So a lot of work on my part, even though it's an effective model, it was taking a lot of my time to be able to do that.
So, now that you have been with us for a little bit under 2 months, what results have you seen since you started with Done For You Setters?
I pretty much no longer have to manage my own chatting team in the various channels that we have. You guys have taken that over, which has been great to just be able to be hands off with it. We have also seen that because you guys are able to reach so many people in different ways than we have, I no longer became the bottleneck of my own business. I freed myself, pulled out my own bottleneck, and I freed a different team that's outside our business, basically a consultation team, to be able to reach various people. So I was not limited to my ability to touch the different people that were interested. That became an explosion with you guys. So we have doubled the enrollments in our program over the last 2 months, week after week. We've been consistently doubled the enrollments into our program because I've been able to work with you guys and you've been able to really free me, but also grow our business exponentially.
I just can't help but smile hearing that, especially where your offer can really like drastically change someone's life.
Yes.
And so I think it's awesome that you're getting in front of more people and able to help more people with their health issues. What would you say was like your main concern before coming into Done For You Setters?
Well, my main concern is that our offer very specifically is about health, and health is a very personal matter. And it's also a matter where people have a lot of precedence of how they interact with healthcare providers or systems. And so I have always felt that traditional methods of coaching programs or marketing is much more challenging in healthcare. And I felt like that I have a very unique way of reaching my audience, but it is a very personalized approach. You cannot bulk this. You cannot just say, oh, I'm going to scale it in this way. You need to actually personally touch more people in a lot of ways through various channels. So would say that I was skeptical that somebody else, an external team, would be able to understand the intricacies of a health offer. Number two is that perhaps because it is diluting it. I felt like, am I diluting this very small team I had before into another company? Am I diluting the kind of experiential knowledge that we have to people who may not know our offer and the ideal client very well? So I was very concerned that it was going to get very generic and it was going to be less personalized. Even as we touch more people, could it be less personalized to those people? So those were my concerns coming in. And that's why I haven't done that for the last 5 years.
I definitely agree with everything you're saying about healthcare. Everyone is so different, has different symptoms, so it has to have that personal touch. And I also think that a common concern coming in is just letting go of that control. I think that's intimidating. Just expansion is scary. But yeah, I'm glad you took that chance on us. It's been an awesome experience. Mm-hmm. So is there anything that surprised you or has made you super happy about the service so far?
So I'm super surprised. I think, well, many layers, but I have loved working. The level of, I think, intelligence your team has as to the processes. Like, we had some damn good processes, but I love the fact that there was a collaboration between our team, me and your team, in fine tuning our processes even more, but adding some super smart crap from your team, super stellar, good stuff. So I know I'm super smart, but there was some even super smart on your end where the collaboration, I felt like, really created some new ways. I felt like we added to each other. I never felt like, oh, I'm bringing in all the goods, or that, oh, we depended on all your wisdom on this. I felt like there was literally Vulcan mind meld, and we pretty much up-leveled each other. That was surprising, is that I am able to hire an external team to be able to do this, and we were up-level each other with Vulcan mind melds, and the results were immediate. Like, immediately, within 1 day, 2 days, we could see the quality of conversations change, the numbers change, the enrollments change. So it was very quick feedback on what worked and what didn't work.
We're definitely a good team.
You guys are.
But yeah, one last thing is, what would you say has been like your absolute favorite part of working together? I know you kind of just touched on it, but
I get to work with you.
Thank you, Maggie.
Really, I mean, the people, I think, is what makes the team, right? And I have been really, honestly, extremely impressed. And I have hired a lot of people, fired a lot of people, worked with a ton of different consultants. And I have zero complaints. And in fact, have nothing but praise for everyone on your team that I've worked with. I'm very impressed with the level of intelligence, the level of pivoting and flexibility, but also the fact that you guys genuinely learned my offer super fast and my ideal clients really fast, and are speaking with them in a way that they feel heard and understood. And I have hired and fired a lot of people, and I've spent hundreds of hours on one person and can't get them to do this. But to get a team of people to be able to do that in this fast of a time with this quick yield of results, I mean, beyond flabbergasted and impressed. Really kudos to you guys and your team.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. That's really great to hear. And yeah, overall, just thank you for your time, Maggie. It's been such a pleasure not only working with you, but also speaking with you today. And I'm sure we'll hear even more success stories from you in the future.
Thank you, Tylee.
Yep. See ya.